Hi guys, it's Lieke and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Lieke and I am a bit of activewear. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you just keep watching. Today I have a little mystery bag for you. I'm a sucker for mystery bags and mystery swim, mystery normal clothes, mystery activewear, mystery everything. And whenever I see a brand selling mystery bags, I'm like, oh my God, I need this. So recently, because of course the algorithm knows this, right? So Instagram was like, ooh, look, this brand is having a mystery bag sale. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll get that. Coincidentally for this one, it's at least also a brand that I've never shopped from before. So I actually think mystery bags are like a really fun first impression for a new brand. Because I'm always like, I wish some of my favorite brands would do mystery bags. But the problem is then also I'd probably get something I already have, right? Because I do have a lot of stuff from my favorite brands. So it's actually like a little bit safer if you do it with a brand that you don't actually own a ton of stuff of or that you don't own anything of. So this is a brand I've never tried before. They are a Scandinavian brand. I feel like the Scandies do have Scandinavia has a good few activewear brands. Sweden has Amen and Stronger. Amen is definitely my top Scandinavian activewear brand for sure if you're interested in my Amen reviews. I'm gonna link my playlist up there. But we have another Scandinavian activewear brand today, and the brand is called Bara. So B-A-R-A. They're actually from Norway. At least that's what I thought. And then I also double checked. So I'm actually pretty certain they're from Norway. And I've seen their advertisements around a little bit. I think Femme is another one from Norway as well. Those I've tried before too. I can link those up there in case you're interested. And even though Norway isn't technically part of the EU, it is part of the European Economic Area, yes. And you don't pay import fees. At least I didn't pay import fees on this. Because I feel like with Switzerland, there's something still slightly different about it, even though I thought Switzerland and Norway were kind of the same in how they're not part of the EU, but part of the European Economic Area. Oh my God, words. But you can, I got this to Denmark without any fees or anything. So they were selling mystery bags. I believe we're supposed to have 3 pieces in here. And indeed, it's not like a big bag. So I feel like, 3 pieces seems solid. And you could pick separate top and bottom size, which I really, really like. I don't buy mystery bags if I cannot pick separate sizes, simply because for sports bras, I am certainly a size small, and for tops in general, even though sometimes I could do a medium, but for bottoms, if I don't know the brand, I prefer to go with a medium. So, or shorts for sure, medium. And then I think I passed on a Petula mystery bag sale earlier this year because you could only pick one size, and it was supposed to be 2 or 3 bottoms and a sports bra or 2 sports bras or something. And I'm sorry, but I cannot wear a medium in a sports bra. It's just not going to do anything for me. So I passed on that one. But here we could pick different sizes for tops and bottoms. I will also say I did have a little bit of an issue in the start. I ordered this, right? And then, in general, you do get an order confirmation. So I was sitting there still haven't gotten it. I guess I'm going to wait a little bit longer. And then by the end of the day, I was like, did I actually order this? What's going on? And for sure, the bank, the money was gone. So I was like, okay, weird. So I waited another day and then I contacted their customer service. And they told me that, oh, don't worry, your order is about to be shipped super soon. So we're not going to send you an order confirmation, but you'll get a shipping confirmation soon. Which is okay, cool. But I kind of, also want the order confirmation. What? And then I figured, okay, they said it would ship soon, so I will see an email about it. And I did get all the promotional emails about ooh, now 35% off tops, and ooh, this and that. And I still didn't get a shipping confirmation. So a week passes, and all of a sudden there's a shipping confirmation. Now, mind you, I don't think a week is, we're shipping your order very soon. And the shipping confirmation, just says, okay, here's your tracking link. So I click on the tracking link, and it was like, okay, yeah, it'll update soon. A week later, it was still saying it's going to update soon. So I was like, this is not coming from so far away. This is coming from Norway. What is going on? But it finally made it here. And once they actually had it shipped, it took 2 days. But like, what was the big delay? I really don't understand. So yeah, I mean, it was an okay ordering experience, but definitely not the best. But we have the stuff. The mystery bag was 759 Danish kroner, and I'm just quickly gonna. I'm still not really great at, because the Swedish kroner was so easy. That was like, it used to be easy, let's say that, until, you know, that didn't go so well anymore for them. But, so okay, it says, Google says today 759 Danish kroner is $111 US. So, just so we have like a basis, you know, for knowing how expensive this was. I recently had a mystery bag that was super cheap, right? Oh, in case you're also interested in all of my other mystery hauls, I'm going to link the playlist up here because, like I said, I do enjoy it. And that mystery bag I recently got was like super cheap. So, you know, but like, so this is, I mean, I think a fair price for 3 pieces. We'll see, because I will also try to find the pieces on their website, see how expensive they are, and then we can kind of draw conclusions from there. But let's open this package. I'm always so excited because like I have a lot of other videos to film today, but I went to the pickup place this morning to pick up this package, and now this is the first thing I'm filming because I just can't wait. All right, we got colors, and it's only 2 pieces. I thought it was supposed to be 3, but you know, maybe it's not. Hard to check because I didn't get an order confirmation. But yes, we have 2 pieces, and we have a pair of tights, and we do have a top, and like it's not a sports bra or anything, so I think it's a more pricey top for sure. And I think the colors also will go together, but we're gonna go through it and see. So the first piece here, you can also see their logo on this bag, and then in the back it says Bara Sportswear. And this is the long sleeve in the color wine. So let's just open this up. This is a size small. Oh, it's a nice color. That's for sure. It's very long in terms of like also like it's a full length top for sure. But yeah, this is the wine color. It has an interesting collar. Do you see that? Like kind of like this little cutout here, but it's like still kind of a mock neck. Interesting. It's a very sleek performance material. And it has their logo on there. To be fair, I don't mind the logo. And then in the bag at the very bottom, it says Bara as well. There we have long sleeves, no thumb holes. And you can see the zipper there. Not tone and tone, just the zipper there. And yeah, some seam detailing. It's definitely like a bit more of a lightweight situation. But like I guess if you're like a runner or it's like a lower layer in winter or something, could work. It's 88% polyester and 12% spandex. And I'm just gonna go ahead and check if I can find this on their website so we can see how much this is if you were just to buy it regularly. All right, found it quite quickly. Here we go. So this one comes in a few other colors as well, and it's currently priced at 449 Danish kroner, which I guess is, I don't know, like I'm so bad with this, but let's say somewhere around like $60 US. And I mean, you know, since I paid 749 in total, and this is 449, so like, I mean, the price, you're still saving money basically on this. But I will say, would I buy this for the price they're pricing it at? Maybe not. Like, it doesn't feel like bad quality, but it also doesn't feel like amazing. I need to spend $60 on this, basically, you know. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. I also did see that they have a blue, and the blue has this like fun little marled color. I hope you can see it. But the red, I also do. I do like red, so that's okay. They also currently have a 3 for 2 sale, so you can buy 3 and pay for 2. So, in case you're interested in that, I don't know. I also don't know if that's just a normal thing or, but yeah. Long sleeve here. Like I said, I think actually like it would be a great layer if you're like running, or if you just need like a thin layer when you're like layering up when it's colder outside, which of course is currently not the time. But you know, I mean, it's still, to be fair, it's still kind of chilly in the evenings. And while we had like 16, 17 degrees Celsius like end of last week, just on the weekend. It was like super cold again. So yeah, we're not completely, out yet of the not so winter, basically. But yes, and then you can also see it has like, it's slightly coming in around the waist and it's slightly flaring out. But we will see how this works for my wider hips. Usually I also don't wear full length tops, but again, if you need this as like a bottom layer and you can put stuff on top, it's actually quite good because then you can like, just maybe tuck it into your leggings and you're not getting like chilly around your kidneys. I remember when I was like, when I was wearing my jumpers or something, and sometimes they would be a tad shorter. So if I lifted my arms, you could kind of see a little bit of my belly. My granny would always be like, "Oh, your kidneys, your kidneys." Yes, that's just grannies, right? But anyway, I think it's actually quite fun with the how they did this up here. But you know what? Let's stop talking about this. Let's just see it on. Okay, so now I'm wearing this with like a unrelated black leggings, just in case, I wanted to keep the surprise for you. So you don't know yet what the leggings gonna look like, or the bottoms that I have. And this is our long sleeve, yes. So definitely like a tighter fit. It is also definitely like a, longer fit. Still accentuates the waist, of course, it's like whoop, and then, and yeah, like I said, I think it would be a great, layer underneath something else in case like you want layering, because it is a tighter fit. I'm honestly surprised it fits quite well around my arms. Sometimes I do have to size up to a medium to allow for the biceps, the shoulders and the back and everything, but no issues there. And then of course also sometimes I have to size up because of the wider hips that I have, but I think it still works fine. Again, like I usually probably would wear this a little bit higher up and just like kind of, have it gather a little bit here. It's just, I feel like that's just more flattering on my body type, but it really depends on your body type, how you prefer to wear your tops. Sleeves are long enough, and we do have thumb holes. Did I actually notice the thumb holes before? I don't know, but we do have thumb holes here. So, and honestly, I can feel a little bit of a pull off the fabric, but it's not so bad. So yeah, thumb holes. There we go. It's definitely super sleek and lightweight material, but I still feel quite warm now having this on. We do have the logo here, and you have the zipper. Oh. There we go. This is how, oops. I should probably just have the microphone facing me. There we go. The zipper is up now, and then you have this kind of like flapping mock neck, so it doesn't get too tight because it is open. I think it's actually like a fun little design here for the, for the neck. I kind of like it. I don't think I've seen this too often, so that's fun. And honestly, the logo is also kind of cute. And yeah, you can zip it all the way down to here. I'm wearing a sports bra, but it's very low cut. So depending on that, you might be able to see the sports bra or not, right? And honestly, I think the zipper kind of like locks in place. So as soon as you have it down like this, it doesn't move. If you have it like this, it can move, but if you have it down like this, it is kind of locked in, which is also good to know. And yeah, this is it. Not much happening in the back here other than the big logo there. But of course, if I wear it a little bit more like this, I don't think you can see it that much. So yeah, I like the color. It's nice. And like I said, the neck design is also kind of cute. Would I have spent a lot of money on this, or the amount that they're charging for it? Probably not, simply because I don't really reach for these tops too often, but it's nice. And let's see and let's find out what else we got in the mystery bag. Okay, and on to our second piece. Yes, I was still so convinced it was supposed to be like 3 pieces, but I probably did get this wrong. Maybe it was just 2 pieces. It was definitely not supposed to be more than 3 pieces. I know that. And maybe it makes sense with their pricing, how they price their things, that it was 2 pieces for this price. But anyway, we do have the frappe striped tights. So I think they're just the striped tights, but in the color frappe. So like, a coffee thing. So I'm assuming they're going to be like a brownish color, which actually matches quite well with the wine red color that we had. And I'm actually like really curious to try their tights because, I've never have. And I'm the legging addict, right? So also, what's interesting? Like a lot of this, like Eamon always calls their leggings tights. And I don't know, does Stronger do that too? Maybe. It's like a very Scandinavian thing. I don't know. But yes, here we go. These are the stripe tights. Yes, striped tights. And you're like, why are they called the striped tights? because we do have these stripes at the bottom here. So around your ankle, it's kind of like just on top, and it's like feels like a little bit silicone-y or something. And then you have these double stripes there, but only on one leg. So this is kind of reminding me a little bit of what Eamon did in the very beginning. They had like 2 stripes on the thigh, then Stronger copied that, and like in the exact same place. And they just put it here at the bottom. So I guess it's a little bit different. We also do have the logo right in the middle, like kind of where your belly button is gonna be, which is an interesting logo placement, not gonna lie, it's a little interesting. We do have a front seam, we also do have a top seam, and honestly, I don't usually mind a top seam too much simply because, you know, it's nice sometimes to have, especially for those performance leggings, and this is a performance legging with sleek performance material, it's sometimes nice to have a top seam to keep things up so they're not sliding down. And we also do have straight across glute seams here, 2 side pockets, so 1 on each side. And anything else that's kind of remarkable to point out. Size medium, 73% polyester and 27% spandex. So I would say very common like composition for a performance material. And I think they're supposed to be high-waisted. Again, I'm gonna double check on their website how much these go for. And then we can decide if this was a good deal or not. But I guess, you know, I'll try it on first and then we can decide. Because, yeah. But anyway, let me just look this up. All right, found them. They go for 599 Danish kroner, which I guess would be around $80 US or something, which honestly feels a little pricey for these leggings. Anyway, I'll try them on. I think at least I'm happy that the colors go together. I'm assuming they kind of do that on purpose to make sure that you have a somewhat matching set, right? And yeah, let's see this on. You already saw this on. Let's see this on. Okay, and here are the leggings. Now I'm just quickly pairing this with the long sleeve so you can see how the set looks together. And then I'm just gonna take it off and like just, you know, show you the leggings because it's a little bit easier if you don't have something longer on top. But yeah, here it is. Paired together, and let me just quickly take it off. Okay, so now I can show you the leggings in a little bit more detail. They are actually quite compressive, so I would definitely say this is like a high compression. So good thing I asked for a medium because yeah, I don't think I would have been able to fit the small for sure. So if you're in between, definitely size up. We do have this big logo here, and the leggings are kind of high-waisted, but you can still kind of see my belly button a little bit up there. So like it could be a tad higher, but I also don't want to pull them higher because of the front seam. And it's not like I'm feeling it too much like this, but I would say you could definitely feel this if you're prone to camel toe or if you're like trying to hike it up higher than it goes basically. We do have also a top seam. I don't mind that one too much. Also like how high it sits here in the back, at least it's a little bit higher there than in the front. And we do have the side pockets here too. And I think my phone would fit. I'm just gonna grab it here. And there we go, phone is in the pocket. So no issues there. And I also think because of the high compression, like it's not really pulling lower or anything. Like I think it would stay put. Because there definitely were some leggings that with low compression, like you can't use the pockets because otherwise the leggings are gonna be down there somewhere. But yeah, not the case with these ones. And then of course, they are kind of like a 7/8 length on me, 7/8 to full length. And you don't have these 2 stripes here. No stripes on this side, but the stripes on this side. So that's kind of like the main part of the detailing. And then in the back, it's also just, you know, the seams, they don't sit too low, but also not too high. I feel like they could be a tad higher to cut off the glutes a little bit less. But it's still okay. And overall, yeah, I would say it's like not my favorite performance legging. It's not a terrible one. I'm surprised at like how much money they're asking for these for sure. Because I feel like, I mean, if we're looking at like what Gymshark pricing used to be, I've recently seen some of their prices and I was like, what the fudge are they doing? So the original Gymshark pricing, I feel like that would be kind of appropriate for these leggings. So let's say we're talking like 40, 45 bucks maybe, but they're asking for more than this. And that I'm like, maybe that's a little too much that you're asking. Yeah. I mean, they're not terrible, but they're just not like amazing. Like I'm not wowed basically, right? That's just how it is. And I guess, of course, with me having tried on so much activewear, it's always getting harder and harder to wow me. But still, you know, if you're putting this price tag on, I want to be wowed. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, it's conclusion time. Again, these are our two pieces that were in the mystery bag. Again, I will say, I mean, of course, if we look at just the prices on the website for these two pieces together, they would have been over 1,000 Danish kroner. So that's like 100 and... I can never remember. This is so bad. I really need to get used to this. But yeah, this is basically, 150 US dollars for these two pieces. And instead I paid 110 or 111 US dollars. So yes, I did save some money. However, would I have spent this much money on these pieces? That is the question, right? Like, I'm not saying it's like bad quality or anything, but like, it's nothing that wows me too much that I'm like, oh, I really feel like I need to spend this much money on specifically these pieces. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. But like, for example, the tights are very simple, right? We do have front seam, straight across glute seams, and like, there's nothing too special about it. The material actually feels nice. It is decently stretchy, soft and stuff. But like, I mean, I can get a comparable style, comparable quality for a little bit cheaper for sure. So I feel like their pricing is a little bit steep. And I'm sure like if they have something on a sale, I mean, you can totally try it out, but I'm not sure if I would spend the full price on these pieces. That's my conclusion for this. Like, I have nothing against them. It's just that, yeah, I feel like their pricing is a little steep. And now with the mystery bag, at least like, you know, I saved some money. I was able to test out some of the pieces and be surprised. And again, I like that they made sure that the two pieces that I got matched color-wise. I could like wear them together. I think that's nice. And yeah, I mean, interesting mystery bag for sure. Interesting purchase experience as well, right? And I mean, to be fair, at least the customer service did reply relatively fast. But yeah, this was fun. I'm waiting. I'm excited to see what my next mystery bag is gonna be. Do let me know what you think if you've tried Bara before, what you thought of the pieces. Do you like mystery bags just as much as I do? Do let me know. And yeah, if you have any questions, any suggestions, any feedback, drop a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. You can also follow me on Instagram, DM me there, but I'm more likely to see your comments here on YouTube. So if there's ever anything you want me to see, you want me to respond to, just drop a comment down below and I'll get back to you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe to the channel so you get notified about all the new videos that are coming out and you don't miss a single one. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I hope you were entertained and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.